Hello, so my name is Charles. I'm a final year medical student, and today's video is about how to improve your revision technique, especially if you've got exams that are coming up quite close and there's not a lot of time to revise for them.
Time. I got my hands tied. I'm not in control.
So this video that I'm going to share is a quick 5-minute video to try and improve your revision technique. For me, this is something that I learned during my 4th year at medical school, because we had the first semester which had over 160 lectures that we had to go through, and there was no Christmas break. The exams were before Christmas, and I had to figure out how to be able to revise as I went along while learning new information. This technique is called repetition spaced in time. It's about encountering the information multiple number of times before you actually sit at the exam. Preferably you should have encountered the information about 4 to 5 times before you reach your revision time. This has to be via various mediums, so this includes your notes that you take, attending lectures, applying the information onto questions, and maybe even writing your own questions as well. Now, the method that I use that I'm going to share with you is, firstly, a week before I was scheduled to attend a lecture, I would go through the PowerPoint slides. I'm going to review the information. I'm going to see what concepts on the slide do I understand, what do I not understand. I'll make notes from the slides as best as I can, defining any things that I don't quite understand. So this allows you, one, to highlight areas which you don't understand when you attend the lecture, which you know you're going to listen up to. It allows you to formulate questions that you might want to ask the lecturer during the lecture or after the lecture, and also it will allow you to be more focused when you do attend the lecture. A week later, you're going to attend the lecture, you've got your notes, you're going to be making notes under the areas you didn't quite understand the first time you went through this lecture, and it will allow you to ask questions to clarify. Now, a week later after this, you're going to review this lecture that you've just gone through. You're going to answer any questions you highlighted in the lecture that needed further research or further understanding, and then that's you done with your lectures. At the same time, while I'm going through this process, I would also answer some questions. For example, my 4th year was themed in weeks, so we'd have a cardiology week, respiratory week, a GI week. I would use a question bank such as past medicine, where I'd go through cardiovascular related questions and answer those questions. This allows me to apply the knowledge I've just learned, and allows me to see where I'm still not quite understanding certain concepts, and allows me to actually just read up information related to that question or in that application form. As past medicine, you answer the question, you get the answers right below, and the theory that you need to know that goes along with the question. Other things that you can do, you can make your own question bank. For example, one called Anki. So the whole purpose of this is you do it every day. So let's say you set 30 questions in cardiology, 20 questions in respiratory, 30 questions in GI. Obviously, you do cardiovascular week 1, next week you do respiratory. The more you answer your cardiovascular questions correctly, the less of those cardiovascular questions come up. The ones that you answer incorrectly, they come up over and over and over again. This allows you to focus on the concepts that you don't quite understand or you're struggling to master. These are the methods that I use to be able to learn and absorb a lot of information in a short space of time. It's a lot of hard work, but it just means when it comes to the exam season and when you're having to revise, you're not going to be cramming, you're not going to be stressing as much, as you'll know the information. You've already practiced questions and you're ready to go and hit the ground running. So yeah, if you have any questions, hit me down below.
Time. I got my hands tied. I'm not in control. Feeling like Inception when I fall. Time. This time we've crossed the line. These faces keep on changing. Pages keep on turning.